Bato, status report. What's your current situation?
The monorail was hit by a virus and went out of control. It's heavily damaged and I'm clinging to the wall with a banged-up Tachikoma. I can't even hear the Major.
You know her. She's probably inside carrying out her own independent investigation.
Boss man, want me to come give you a hand?
Who, you? Ain't there anybody else?
Pazu, Boma, and Saito are currently running round-the-clock stakeouts on people with military affiliations. Consider yourself on your own.
Then that must mean you've got loads of faith in us.
The jamming barrier from that radio tower is causing a cybercom blackout. Since there's no net link to the outside, the system is probably regulated from the control room inside the structure of the dam. That's gotta be the place where they manage all the information that comes into the autonomous region, too.
Go to the control room and obtain information on any items that came into the region.
Like cargo that has from the military written on it?
At the same time, try taking down the jamming barrier and restore cyber communications ASAP.
Roger. Jeez, that's an awful tall order for a guy to do all by his lonesome. These guys got some nasty toys.
Mr. Bato, let me sneak in!
You're busted up from the shock when we escaped. Be quiet and stay out of sight.
But if you get into trouble, I'll come a-running, okay?
I'll be waiting with low expectations.
There's a tower that extends beyond the jamming barrier. And there will likely be more enemy forces than you've encountered so far inside the dam's bank. First things first, deal with that gun turret in front of you.
Roger! I can't believe they've even got a monster like this thing. That's the ultimate Tohoku fortress for you. Guess I'd better get psyched up.
Your #1 specialty is playing rough, Mr. Bato?
Hey, I may not look it, but I'm a delicate guy. Well, I can't say that I don't enjoy it.
If you fall, you'll be in real trouble.
I got you.
Shutdown confirmed. Readouts indicate jamming barrier coverage decreased to 87%.
Encrypted files confirmed.
That's some serious encryption.
Forward them to me. I'll try to decrypt them.
There are a few places to run in the investigation corridor. Keep in the enemy's blind spots.
Nothing to report on this. It's not like anybody's around. Files confirmed. Starting 6 months ago, the amount of freight coming into the region jumped sharply.
According to the records provided by intelligence, that corresponds to the period when the misappropriations began. Find out what was inside that cargo, on the double.
Hopefully this'll get the elevator to function.
That's one big mother of a floodgate.
Looks like it's designed so that thing opens and shoots out water when the dam is in operation.
The area up ahead is sealed off.
Is there another way around to the opposite bank?
That's the only one.
All right then. Guess I'll look for a route.
war, you know. Still, it was built with the latest methods back then. I don't think it'll be that easy to destroy.
Don't fall from the water intake pipes.
Well, that's a surprise. I verified some weapon intel files that were left in the terminal. These guys even have a military anti-tank helicopter.
Anti-tank?
Yeah, Jigabachi.
If the jamming barrier goes down, the truth of what's going on inside will be exposed to surveillance satellites. I expect the enemy intends to defend the radio tower to the death.
Then the resistance is gonna get fiercer.
Mr. Bato, I'll come running as soon as I'm done with repairs. So you try to hang in there by yourself, okay?
What are you talking about? I'll have this wrapped up before you get here. Training grounds at the base of the dam, huh? I'd say they pretty much just unmasked themselves. Major, do you read me? The jamming barrier's down and the cybercoms are back online, so why does she... Is she lost and crying somewhere?
I can hear you.
What the hell? Where are you?
I'm right underneath your feet.
Yazawa?
His house was empty. I'm on my way to the office block to try my luck there. Is that okay with you?